The way governments wage war is never justified and never moral, as it always involves widespread violence against innocents. But that is a fact that nationalists, left and right, refuse to see. Another example of modern draconian brutality legally committed in the free world comes from the campaign of violence known as the war on drugs. In the name of trying to stamp out a habit, not violence or theft or fraud, but a mere habit, millions of non-violent, peaceful, productive human beings have been assaulted, terrorized, and caged. Enforcement of narcotic laws occurs in a particularly brutal, vicious way, with paramilitary invasions of private homes being commonplace, and many year imprisonments for victimless crimes being abundant. And the advocates of the war on drugs are well aware, not only of the overtly violent enforcement actions, but also of the fact that the only measurable effects have been higher prices for certain mind-altering substances, more crime committed to pay for such substances, violent conflict between rival sellers of the substances, and more funds, weapons, power, and legislative permission for those who wear the label of authority to harass and assault innocents. Even if it actually worked and eliminated or significantly reduced the use of certain drugs, such brutality would be absolutely unjustified and immoral. But even though it has utterly failed to get an inch closer to the stated goal, many conservatives enthusiastically cheer for more harassment, terrorism, and violence. To add hypocrisy to fascism, most of those conservatives drink alcohol and act morally identical to the behaviors they want authority to violently stamp out. And while millions of lives continue to be destroyed by that brutal, draconian crusade, many statists eagerly blame the victims by declaring that they broke the law and therefore deserve whatever is done to them. So, to the supposedly moral and responsible conservative, even if a person has harmed no one and committed neither force nor fraud, if he has simply disobeyed the arbitrary decrees of his masters, he deserves to be assaulted, caged, or killed. And of course, such conservatives view it as unforgivable if one of the targets of such fascist thuggery decides to fight back. From the twisted, delusional viewpoint of the devout nationalist authoritarian, it is noble and virtuous for state mercenaries to violently assault and attempt to kidnap and cage a productive, peace-loving pot smoker, but heinously evil for that pot smoker to use violence to defend himself against such aggression. Such is the insanity caused by the superstition of authority.